Hello, everyone. This is another episode of Soap
Discussions.
My name is Laurie.
I'm Renee.
And we're going to be focusing on the bold and the beautiful. And what we're seeing lately, what's happening. Now, I know a lot of fans are not a Quinn fan. And a lot of people are not a Steffi, or maybe not a Liam because they feel like he's whiny, and Wyatt because his hair is always buffed up. But to me, I don't understand why is the writers messing up a good thing with Quinn and Eric. Now, until I see the full understanding or why they're going this route, I think they need to quit it because right now Quinn and Eric to me is solid. But now they got Ridge coming in and trying to put on the charms, but yet he's engaged to Brooke, forgetting that dollar bill is somewhere around ready to pounce on Brooke. Now, why is that? I just think it's silly.
Unless you really fully can see the picture of what they're doing, I just think maybe they could go another route.
Mm-hmm.
I guess for production's sake, they're trying to have a story that incorporates a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like they could do something different. Plus, having Quinn start to have feelings for him, it just, I don't know. That just makes me a little bit concerned because then is she actually becoming what they said she was?
Mm-hmm.
But then they call like an opportunist and all this stuff. So, I mean,
I
think they should leave it alone.
Yeah, my thing is, Quinn is a strong, very resilient, and very smart woman. Would we really see her being this soft? Brooke, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Katie, yes. But,
yeah,
Quinn, I can't see her being that easily fooled by Ridge. She might feel a little this or that, but to be totally stumbled into Ridge's arms and not count knowing that he's engaged to his all love, unforgettable Brooke. I mean, can we really see that he would drop Brooke in a dime, knowing that dollar bills around to swoop Brooke up for Quinn?
Well, he has an agenda. From what I understand, he just wants to get Quinn out of there.
Yeah.
And get what he wants, and that's it.
Let's see.
Unless in the process he falls in love with her.
But that's the thing. He from what I've read, he could wind up being the one falling for Quinn and be looking silly. But then again, what I'm looking at, I'm just looking at the writings. Okay, here you got him, Ridge, trying to manipulate his father and Quinn's relationship, but not stopping to think that, hey, he's going to hurt his relationship with his father. But yet he's wanting the CEO position. Can you see Eric Forrester giving Ridge the CEO position after he's sitting there not just once, but twice, interfering in his marriage? Remember, Eric Forrester was once married to Brooke.
Right. Unless he presents it in such a way where he can say, well, hey, I told you so, Dad. I mean, if she really loved you, then why did she come on my side? Or why did she get with me?
But see, I'm just looking at the whole thing in a nutshell. Is Eric Forster really going to be looking at it that way? Because even if he might find, oh, shoot, Quinn would do this. But then he's going to be thinking also, wait a minute, my son is going behind my back, interfering in my relationship and trying to get my woman.
But is it going to be presented that way to Eric? Ridge, being smooth and whatever, could say that Quinn came on to him.
I can't.
You never know. I mean, if he can go and do this, you don't know what he's going to do to cover himself in the end.
Now, what I've read in the spoilers, though, it's not going to go like that.
Okay.
What it's going to be is Ridge is going to wind up coming off looking simple.
Oh.
Because Ivy is going to talk to Quinn and hint her about Ridge. Plus, Quinn is going to find out what Ridge is up to. I mean, and then she may get back at, because she might find out that Liam has something to do with it as well, get back at Ridge and Liam. So it might be a double hitter there, and had them both looking silly. Plus, Ridge could wind up losing Brooke in the process. You know, and then the way how they've written it, Katie, in between before this, could be a frenemy to Quinn.
Yeah. Well, I did read where she picked up on something between Ridge and Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she did kind of support Eric and Quinn's relationship. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I could see where that might lead down that road.
Now, if so, the more people that winds up on Eric and Quinn's side, you know, might start with Liam, and Ridge might be all alone.
That's true.
You know, they might wind up being the ones that's out, and everybody else might fall in.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm still on the fence, trying to figure out what in the world does Nicole got to do with anything of feeling one way or the other, considering that Eric helped her out. And then what about Maya? I know she's got her loyalties to Rick, but despite that, scrape that to one side, Maya shouldn't be feeling one way or the other. I mean, I know she got her loyalties to her husband, but I'm just looking at, right, why should Maya say anything one way or the other, considering what she's done? And that Eric has been nothing more than a friend, considering what came out in the woodworks about Maya. I would think she would stay neutral. Because I would think she would say, well, Rick, I understand where you're going at, how you feeling and stuff like that. You didn't get to see your position. But, you know, Eric's been there for us through thick and thin. And I know you feel this way, honey, but I think we should stay this way and see what the fallout is. Who to say one day, if you do the right things, you please your father, he might think about it, rethink about it, and might still have you in a big part of the company. That's just my feeling.
That's a thought.
Yeah.
That's a thought.
And then a lot of people, a lot of fans are not too thrilled about where Eric is like siding with Quinn for the Steffi and Wyatt staying together. But I'm looking at Steffi did wrong. She should not have moved in with Liam and know that she's still married to Wyatt. I know Wyatt may not have been her all choice because she loved Liam, but she made her choice. With that knowing, she should have been a wife, been a woman, and say, hey, I want Liam, but I will respect my marriage. I'll wait until my divorce is final. Then I'll go and you know, be with the love of my life. And not go and stay in a relationship with the love of my life, knowing that I'm still married to Wyatt. Because what if the situation was reversed, right? What if Wyatt wound up, say Hope came back in the picture, and Wyatt sit there and all of a sudden was feeling so much love for Hope? How would she like it if Wyatt goes and just live with Hope and forget about her, and they're still married? You know?
Yeah. Well, I guess it would depend on how she feels about him at the time. And if she's really dedicated to the relationship, then I can see her being upset. But if if Liam is in the picture and Hope is in the picture, then she may, if this were to happen, she may not really care.
Well, think about it though. When Wyatt was with Ivy, did not Steffi kept interfering in their relationship? Up there trying to call herself a friend and trying to make sure Ivy didn't, you know, do, you know, Wyatt wrong. She even let Wyatt know that Ivy had feelings still for Liam. But look what she's doing. Ain't that the pot calling the kettle black?
That seems to be the norm on soaps.
But to me, I as a fan myself, I really think they need to cut it out of the in-laws and etc. swapping.
Yeah.
You know, let's bring it on home. No more of that. Let's find somebody new. It's got to be somebody new on the show somewhere. I mean, is there Amber? Can't they bring Amber back? You know, maybe Daisy or somebody.
Well, we thank you all for watching. please tune in to soapdiscussions.com, where we also are on YouTube. We have a Patreon account and we have a Twitter account as well. Thanks for watching.